Hello there. Here I am sitting on my throne. I'm a ruler of a faraway land. And I am second in command in my country. I have helped my nation significantly. God has put me in a key place at a very, very important time. Do you know who I am? Who am I behind this mask? Got me? Ta-da! It's Pastor Mike. Yep, here I am. And it's time for Sunday school. And so today, we're continuing the story that I've been telling you the last several weeks. We've gone from Abraham to Isaac to Jacob. And last week, we talked about Joseph. And remember, Joseph's life was hard. A lot of things happened. He was betrayed. His brothers threw him in a pit for dead and then sold him. Then a caravan took him all the way to Egypt, and there somebody falsely accused him of something, and he was thrown in jail, and there he sat. And this story continues that, because Joseph was in jail. Well, one night, the Pharaoh of Egypt, now he is the head of Egypt, and he had a dream. In this dream, he dreamt of 7 skinny cows. And those 7 skinny cows ate 7 fat cows. Can you imagine that? 7 skinny cows eating 7 fat cows? I would think it the other way around. This was his dream. Then, the next night he had another dream. And this time he had 7 skinny heads of grain. And those 7 skinny heads of grain ate 7 fat heads of grain. That was a weird dream. Both of those were pretty strange, weren't they? Well, Pharaoh heard through the news that Joseph could tell him what the dreams meant. Because while Joseph was in jail, the baker and the cupbearer both had dreams. And Joseph told them what their dreams meant. So the Pharaoh had heard about that, and he called for Joseph. And so Joseph came, and God helped Joseph explain those dreams. The dreams were a warning that a famine was coming. Now, a famine is where there's a shortage of food. And so this famine was coming. And Pharaoh put Joseph in charge of preparing for the famine. Joseph was now second in command in Egypt. And for 7 years, Joseph helped the people save and store food for the famine that was coming. Meanwhile, remember Joseph's brothers and his father Jacob? Well, they were back in Canaan. And in Canaan, the famine came too. But the people in Canaan were not prepared. They had a hard time finding food. And Jacob heard that Egypt had food. So guess what he did? He sent his sons to Egypt. Joseph's brothers traveled all the way to Egypt, and they bowed before Joseph to ask for food. Now Joseph recognized his brothers right away. These brothers who sold him. But you know what? His brothers didn't recognize him. Joseph decided to test his brothers to see if they've changed in all of those years. Eventually, Joseph saw that his brothers had changed. And he began to cry. And he told his brothers, "I'm Joseph. God sent me here to help you. There will be 5 more years of famine. God sent me here. God used all those horrible things that happened to Joseph to keep them alive." Joseph told his brothers to return home and bring back their father Jacob and their families. And Joseph promised to take care of them and everyone during the famine. Later, when Jacob died, Joseph's brothers became afraid. Would you become afraid after all that they did to him? They were worried that Joseph would get back at them for how they had hurt him long ago. But Joseph told his brothers, "Do not be afraid. You planned something evil for me, but God used it to create something good." You know, God uses all those hard things in our lives and the difficult things. He can turn them around and bring good out of them. We just have to trust him. Remember, Joseph, through everything that happened to him, trusted God. It reminds me of our memory verse for this month. Let's see if you remember it. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him, and he will make your ways straight. Such a good verse. Let's say it again. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him, and he will make your ways straight. Trust him. Trust Jesus. In all that's going on in your family and in your life, in your school, trust him, because he will make your way straight. Well, that is it for this month. Next month, we are going into the New Testament. So get ready. But I want to tell you about something special. On Saturday, the 31st, from 3 to 5, we are having a family fun festival right out in the church parking lot. You need to wear a mask, especially one over your mouth. And we are going to have games, and we're going to have some food, and some people are going to decorate their cars for a trunk and treat so that you can get some candy. And that's all happening October 31st from 3 to 5. Dress up. Your whole family can dress up. This is a family fun event that we are planning for you. So don't miss it, and tell some friends about it. You can bring some friends with you. Invite them. Thank you for joining me today. Remember, trust in Jesus. I love you. Bye for now.